What's up, boys and girls? Another day, another video. All right, we're in the second day of April already. Go figure. All right. Today we're working with real world percent problems. Okay, I'm going to show you number 3. So Sarah lost her science textbook. Her school charges a lost book fee equal to 75% of the cost of the book. Sarah received a notice stating that she owed the school $60 for the lost book. All right? So part A. Write an equation to represent the proportional relationship between the school's cost for the book and the amount a student must pay for the lost book. Let B represent school. So B equals school's cost. Some spelling issues. All right. And N represent the student's cost. Okay. So we want to know how much the student pays. What does it say? The book, the amount the student must pay for the lost book. Okay, so we're basically looking for N. We're looking for the student's cost of the lost book. So we know that N must equal something, okay? So if we look at the problem, we know that the school charges 75% of the cost of the book. All right? Do we know how much the book costs the school? No. We only know that it's equal to 75% of the cost of the book, okay? So what we do is we just write it. We take 75%. We turn it into a decimal by moving 2 to the left. 75. And we multiply that by the school's cost of the book, right? So this is our relationship between the school's cost and the student's cost, okay? Now, part B. What is the constant or proportionality? What does it mean in the context of the situation? Okay? So this just means no matter what you're doing in the problem, what's the one aspect of the problem that's always going to be constant? That's always going to be the same, okay? And the constant of proportionality is 75%. Because no matter how much they pay for the book, the late charge is going to equal to 75% of that book, okay? So it means that for every dollar the school spends to purchase a book, the student has to pay 75 cents for a lost book, right? And let's not forget this is equal to 0.75, right? 75 cents, all right? How much did the school pay for the book? So we set up our equation here, right? But in our problem, if you remember, it said that Sarah received a notice stating that she owed $60 for the lost book. So now look, N is the student's cost. So we know that Sarah owes 60, okay? Now all you got to do is just set the rest of this up. 0.75 times B. All right? Again, multiplicative inverse, right? What's the opposite of 0.75 times B? We want to get B isolated, so we have to divide, right? Golden rule of math, what you do to one side, you do to the other. So now I'm dividing 60 by 0.75, or 75 cents, if you will. So let's set it up. 75 divided by 60, okay? You know we can't divide by a decimal, so we got to turn this into a whole number. So all I have to do is move it 2 to the left to get 75 now, right? And again, golden rule. What you do to one, you do to the other. So here's the end, and I just move it twice to here, and I fill it in with zeros and bring up the decimal, right? So now we got 6,000 divided by 75, all right? We know that 75 can't go into 60, so I'm going to see how many times 75 fits into 600. Right? Off the top of my head, I know that 75 times 10 is 650. That's way too much. So I'm going to take off a couple. I'm thinking of quarters, right? So I'm taking off 2 quarters. I'm going to see what happens if I try 75 goes into 600 8 times. Let's see what happens. 75 times 8. I'm doing my guess and check. This is 0. That's 40. 56 plus 4 is 600. Boom. So I got it right on the nose. All right, put my 8. Now you know it's 600. We multiply back. We get 0. We bring down the other 0. How many 75s fit into 0? 0. All right? So what does this mean? This means that B equals $80. This is how much the school pays for the book. All right? If you have any questions, please drop them in our Google class. If not, I want you to have a great day. Be well and be safe. All right? I'll see you tomorrow.